I'll be picking up some tips on how to make the perfect cornbread. This is just delicious. The Smoky Mountains lie within the Appalachian region, which stretches from New York State to Mississippi. To get a really spectacular view, you need to go up. So I'm braving the Ober cable car in Gatlinburg. It's a vertigo-inducing 2-mile trip to the top of the mountain. There goes my skillet breakfast. I'm beginning to understand why the Scots-Irish fell in love with this landscape. I'm tempted to move here myself. This is not for the faint-hearted, but what better way to see the Great Smoky Mountains. Cuisine in this region is influenced by many cultures: the Cherokee, African Americans, Germans, English, and of course, the Scots-Irish. And no dish is more authentically Appalachian than a big skillet of steaming hot cornbread. So I'm going back to school, cooking school that is. Stephanie Foley is going to show me how she makes a real southern favourite, with local ingredients that the Scots-Irish would have learned how to cook with when they came to this region.
Paula!
Stephanie, how are you? Lovely to meet you.
It's
how you doing? Oh, great to see you.
It's good to see you.
Thanks for inviting me here.
Thanks for coming. I've got a great black-eyed pea skillet cornbread that we're going to make today.
That sounds amazing.
Let's go.
So Stephanie, what are the origins of cornbread?
Well, now, cornbread was introduced to us from Native Americans. And when the Scots-Irish came to America, you all were so good at making bread, and you had to adapt with the ingredients that were available to our region. And then cornbread was born. So today we're going to be using a self-rising cornbread, and that already has our rising agents, our soda, our powder, our salt in it. So I'm going to add a little bit of flour.
Now, I know you weighed this out today, but you don't normally do that, do you?
No, in reality, it's one of those dishes that, you know, you make so often.
Yeah.
And we're going to use buttermilk, and we're going to add in a little bit of butter.
Love this already.
Our saying here is you can't have too much butter.
I've heard that before, coming from my own mouth.
Now, to our batter, add in some onion along with some diced up country ham and black-eyed peas. And of course, pork is a very common protein here in the Appalachian region. Now, to my cast iron skillet, I have already preheated with some bacon fat and a little cornmeal.
That bacon fat now, is that anything to do with that wee dish in front of you?
Oh, yes, that's from my grandmother. That's where I capture and save all my bacon fat. We never get rid of that.
I don't think I've seen anything as beautiful in my life, Stephanie. And the smell of that.
Yum, and I like to heat my cast iron skillet up so that it gets, as soon as I put my batter in, it starts cooking. It's going to give us that crunchy, crusty edge.
We've got butter in it, we've got bacon fat, we've got corn.
Country ham.
And butter on top.
That's right.
Oh, Stephanie.
It's going to be delicious.
That looks good.
And what I love is the crust around the edge. I want a good crust.
Many times have you done that?
Oh.
I have to say, Stephanie, you're quite generous with your portions.
You're my friend.
Oh, okay. Now, if I was at home now, I'd say be careful this doesn't burn the bake off you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the what?
Burn the bake off you. The way I'll have you speaking Ulster Scots before we go.
Yes.
You're a cooking genius. This is just delicious.
Thank you, Paula.
Oh, thank you.